Hey, fellow Seekers and Guardians. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. I saw this article, and I don't know the context yet behind this article. But I seen this article that says that Kairi from Kingdom Hearts deserves better, and it's something I've been like saying a lot as of like in my videos pertaining Kairi. How Kingdom Hearts 2, she was teased to become a Keyblade wielder. And then came Mars 3, we saw her becoming a Keyblade wielder, and I don't feel like we saw her living up to her potential. And I would absolutely love to see Kairi becoming the badass that I know she can be. But I feel like they're holding her back, and she's becoming like the first Kingdom Hearts game all the way to like just the end of the second Kingdom Hearts game. I can see her being the damsel in distress. I can understand that. But now, at this point, I want the damsel of distress status of Kairi to fade away. I think in Kingdom Hearts 3, she could have been way more badass. Even in Kingdom Hearts Melody and Memories, she could have been way more badass. But Kingdom Hearts 3, she dies, Sora essentially brings her back to life. Melody and Memory, she fought a memory of Xehanort, which then Sora essentially had to save her. I, you can only have that so many times before it kind of gets old. At least for me, anyways, that's starting to get old. Zoro always having to come to Kairi's defense while she's a Keyblade Master wielder. And I really want her to see Kairi, Keyblade wielder Kairi, to stand on her own two feet and become more of a badass. So she can, if needed, go to Sora's defense, go to Riku's defense, Mickey, Donald, Goofy, anyone else, or even stand on her own when she's like doesn't have any allies with her around in said battle. We gotta see Riku doing it. We gotta see Sora doing it for a short bit. And when we Sora for a short bit, to a certain degree, because even though he had the Beast, Sora and Hollow Bastion, where his two friends, Dano and Goofy, essentially ditched Sora for um for Riku. I mean, yeah, for Riku. Well, a better example than that, the one I just thought of, is in Chain of Memories, the follow-up game of Kingdom Hearts 1, where Sora was obsessing over Namne, and Dano and Goofy said, "Whoa, whoa, chill, Sora." And Sora said, "Screw you guys. If you guys are not gonna help me, I'm gonna go search for Namne on my own, keep my promise to Namne, and run off." That was like about the only time when Sora really was alone for a tad bit. Of course, Donald and Goofy with her bond came back saying, "Yeah, we're not gonna let you be here alone." Even though that was a bit different scenario, we gotta see Sora be on his own for a little bit. Riku was on his own for a little bit until like Mickey came later on in Chain of Memories to aid him. We had some time of Riku being alone. So I'm just wanting Kairi to be alone for at least a game with no aid from anyone else. She doesn't need to be the damsel in distress. And if she does, it's going to be 5 seconds. And right after that, she picks up herself, carries on the fight, beats whatever fight. Pretty much pull an Aqua with Sora and Kingdom Hearts 3 saying, essentially, thanks for assist, but I'm here on my own. You see me too weak on my own. Let me do this. I'm going to show you what I got. I'm going to show you how much of a badass I am. That's what I want for Kairi. And that's where I'm personally coming from, where Kyrie deserves better. Granted, I still don't know what they mean. I try not to read the articles I read before I make these videos because I want to be just as surprised or um into this as you guys are. There's any um if I am going to be surprised, I want to be with you guys. My first reaction is gonna be with you guys, essentially. So here we go. Kingdom Hearts has been going strong since 2002. Who knew that the crossover series that featured Final Fantasy's Cloud making a deal with Disney's Hades to kill Hercules would get so far? Fans are anticipating the long-awaited fourth numbered game so they can continue Sora's adventure as he fights the darkness. While fans are always excited about being reunited with their favorite character, there's always one character usually left out. Kairi has been the staple of the series since the first game. She has been the mainstay, appearing in almost every game. Whether it's for a minor role or a big one, it always seems like she is to serve a purpose, a bigger purpose, only to destroy all hope of the moment's notice. The poor girl deserves better. Thank you. Thank you. Kairi is known for sticking on the sidelines. Um, in Kingdom Hearts, in the first Kingdom Hearts, Kairi was forced by Hayden Panettiere, which I had the honor of meeting, by the way, at C2E2 earlier this year. In the most recent games, and I like to know that Hayden Panettiere voiced Kairi from Kingdom Hearts 2, and the secret ending to Birth by Sleep. And after Birth by Sleep, that's when Alison Stoner took on the role of Kairi. To like what? Birth by Sleep fragmentary passage to present, so like melody and memory. So far at the moment. Anywho, for most of the first Kingdom Hearts games, Kairi was missing, only for her to be found continuous due to her missing her heart. Later, Sora had to protect her from Ansem, Savior of Darkness, from using her heart for his evil purposes. After getting her heart back, Kairi asks Sora if she can go with him to try to save Riku. Sora says no to her, that it would be too dangerous. At first, Kairi's disappointed, but in the end, she reluctantly agrees to stay in Traverse Town, which is okay. Which is okay, because like I said, up until Kingdom Hearts, like them teasing her in Kingdom Hearts 2, and Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm okay with her sticking the sidelines. I'm okay with it. Anyways, at first, in the second game, the player sees Kairi back in Destiny's Islands. Then, around halfway through the game, Sora finds out that Organization 13 kidnapped her. Kairi has become someone that the hero has to save again. Again, in Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm okay with her being in that role. This happened one last time in the third game. And by the way, she also gets the Keyblade that Riku bestows upon her and the world that never was. Which is why I said in Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm okay with her getting kidnapped, but because towards the end of the game, there's a hint that she could be a freaking badass. A hint. This happened one last time in the third game during the battle between Dark and Seven Light. Xehanort kidnaps Kairi right before confronting Master Xehanort. He kills Kairi to motivate Zoro to fighting him. The moment rubbed a lot of fans the wrong way. It looked like Kairi was going to develop into a stronger character, only to kill her off just so Zoro could have a reason to fight was a bad move, especially since Zoro brought her back to by the very end. Thank you. And technically, Sora already had a reason to fight. We didn't need like Kairi to like get kidnapped or killed for a reason to fight. I think Sora already had that reason. He wanted to restore light to the world. He wanted to keep the world safe from Xehanort pouring darkness, infecting the world with darkness. So Sora, along with the rest of the team, had a reason to fight. He did not need Kyrie in that scenario for his reason. So as a as a Yeah, I was one of those fans that got rubbed the wrong way with that decision. So I'm having Kingdom Hearts 4, they would see, oh shit, we should actually make Kairi a freaking badass. Anyway, well, this is great to show how strong and caring Zoro is. Continues to push Kairi even further to the ground. Makes scenes like the one where Sora told Kairi told Sora, "Let me keep you safe." Seems like a joke in the fan base. Yeah, and that was the way when they were like sharing the papu fruit on Destiny Islands. Literally, and of course I'm exaggerating, but like 5 seconds before in the game, she essentially says, "Let me keep you safe," as they're sharing the papu fruit, recreating that image that we see in the secret tunnels of Destiny Island. Only for the game to say, "Bitch, no, sit back down." Like the fuck. I've been one of those people that've been wanting Kyrie to be a badass, and so it. But no, they insist to make her damsel in distress and look like a freaking joke. So yes, Kyrie deserves better. Anyways, Kyrie has been shown wanting to join the action. Who knows? Maybe that's why Hayden Panettiere left. Guess she saw that they will keep doing her character dirty. So fun fact, each design of Kyrie's hair is based on the Utah Hikaru. I've been saying that in more recent videos too. The first time she has been playable was in Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind, which the Remind DLC was fun because up to that point the only characters that we could play as, to my knowledge, was rocks. Like I mean, previous Kingdom Hearts games, Sora, Riku, King Mickey, Roxas, the Birth by Sleep trio, and that's about it. I haven't played this. Uh, I've seen I play a little bit of Dream Drop Distance, but I haven't played the Days game, so I don't know if you're able to play as Shion or um Axel in the Days game. If you are, let me know. But in the Remind, you get to play as like Roxas, if I remember correctly, Kairi, Riku, and I believe Mickey. Um, and it's so freaking satisfying, and I want to be able to continue that trope down the line. I like you wouldn't believe. Anywho, anywho, since the first game of the series, Kairi has been known for wanting to jump into action. The only reason she didn't join Sora in the first place was that the young Keyblade ruler told her it would be too dangerous. Players can see this side of Kairi throughout the series, even if it doesn't come out often. And again, like I said, in Kingdom Hearts 1, I can understand because Kairi didn't didn't per se that we were aware of. She didn't have any weapons, so she would be more of liability. And I can get her being like staying on the sidelines. Kingdom Hearts 2, like I said, she was teased to be able to fight, teased to be a Keyblade master. So Kingdom Hearts 3, there's no reason why for her to like get kidnapped, to for her to be put on the sidelines again, essentially, if that makes sense. In the second game, after being rescued by Namne, Cyrex confronts them. Even though she knew that she wouldn't win a fight with him, she would readily try to keep herself away from him. Later on, when Sora was in trouble, she jumped into action without a second thought. Well, and this is what I was referring to in the second game when the world never was. While some fans might have find this move dumb, this scene shows that she was willing to put her own life on the line to save her friends, just like Sora would do. That's why some fans were interested when they got the secret ending of Distance, where it stated that Kairi will be taught how to fight for the upcoming battle, which just adds to the frustration for Kingdom Hearts 3 with her character. Comes what happens during the events of Kingdom Hearts 3. Kairi and Lee are seen training in the secluded area created by Merlin under Jensen's wishes. Time does not matter in the forest, so it's sort of like the room of spirits and time from Dragon Ball Z. Sadly, fans don't get to see anything. All fans get got was a cutscene of Kairi and Lee talking to one another, and then the next thing they saw were the two of them joining everyone else at the Keyblade graveyard. Players see Kairi struggling during this battle, and then getting kidnapped by Semnis. At the end of it all, Sora had to save her one last time, completely destroying the character arc that she started. Each time it seems like Kairi wants to help her friends, even if it seems dangerous, but whenever it seems like she's going to take a step forward, she stumbles back a mile. Exactly, exactly. And that's it? Okay. Let me see. Okay, thank God I will scroll down more. So what's next for Kairi? Will the Princess of Heart join the action? I am truly hoping. Also, I'm not a huge fan of Riku's hair being that short, but I am truly hoping. During Melody and Memory, it turns out that the player is following Kairi through, going through her memories to find a way to find where Sora is. The other game, the player will have boss fights with villains, all leading up to the final confrontation between Kairi and Xehanort. It seems like Kairi was going to take him one on one, but the end of the cutscene, Kairi somehow transformed to Sora, making him fight the old man one last time. And I was like, I'm kind of conflicted with that bit because on one hand, that scene was pretty cool to watch. Even the transformation from Sora to Kairi and then Kairi back to Sora. I mean, Kairi to Sora, Sora back to Kairi. That transformation was admittedly cool. Admittedly cool. But hey, Fellow Seekers, Sora, I mean, Guardians of Seekers. I don't know how much of that like lagged. Long story short, I don't know. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. So a little bit of this article we're talking about how like Kairi was she was teased to be a badass, but they dropped the ball. And I was going the route of how like they just referenced Melody and Memory, and you guys can read this article too if you guys want to catch up. But they were saying how Melody and Memory they were going to have Kairi facing Xehanort in One Piece just one. How Sora somehow transformed to Sora, making him fight the old man one last time. And I was on the first of saying I think Kairi, that scene was cool. Being able to see that happen was like that transformation was cool. But I so want to see Kairi being a badass so bad. And I don't know, it's just the fan in me, because I really like Kairi. I think she has a lot of potential. And even Melody and Memory was also a rhythm-based game. It would have been cool to see Kairi take on Serenard, needing no help, but we did. It's like, when are we going to finally see Kairi becoming going into that badass that many people like myself knows that she can be, knows that there is inside. I I just like said things she's getting done dirty. That's all. Anywho, This was crushing blow for people who want to see Kairi actually do something in the franchise. First and included, the ending of Melody and Memory did not help any situation. In the end, they learn where Sora is. Riku decides to follow after him to bring him back. Kairi tells Riku that she wants to go as well. Riku hesitated, but Kairi understood what he was going to say and decided to stay behind. Say that she will finish her training and join Riku and Sora's side in the end. While there are hope, answer to have hope, a lot of them weren't holding their breath. Okay, okay, okay. So here's my thoughts of this. I'm just hoping that this just means to like, with her finishing her training, not pulling a Luke Skywalker and ending her training just to save her friend, actually sticking by her end training. I'm hoping that means one, we potentially will get a Kingdom Hearts game that will see her training, us being able to have like, yes, Kairi go through her training. I mean, if we can get like a game about Aqua, just about Aqua, and yes, I'm referencing the fragmentary passage Birth by Sleep game, then we can surely get like a Kingdom Hearts game where Kairi is going through her training, which of course will imply leading into Kingdom Hearts 4, and hopefully by the time we get to see um Kairi in Kingdom Hearts 4, she is more of a badass. We get to see her being more of a badass. We get to see her doing more shit than just being a bystander. We get to see her, what's the word? Not being damsel in distress. Because if I'm feeling like I'm tired of seeing Kyrie always being damsel in distress, see her pretend to be jingled in front of us only to get let down. And this article saying, hold on, and this article saying the same thing I'm saying about Kyrie, then just how many other fans out there that shares similar sentiments to with me and the person who is behind this article? Just how many? Because clearly I'm not the only one who feels this way. Kyrie is an amazing character, and it's a shame that they're like not giving into her potential because she has a lot of potential, and it's just frustrating to see Kyrie. Um, it's frustrating not to see Kyrie tap into her full potential. It is. So, do I want to see Kyrie being a badass, being better handled, lack of a better term, in the Kingdom Hearts series? Yes, because I think they know she has a lot of potential. For some reason, they're holding back. I don't know why. So, like I said, a Kingdom Hearts game where we see Kyrie's training, and then like Kingdom Hearts 4, where we could see like Kyrie's skills come into place. That would be all like making fans stay. That would make fans stay. That would make my days. Like, yes, Kyrie's a badass. They're showing her a badass and not holding her back. About freaking time. It only took us like little bit over 20 years, but about freaking time. I want to be excited. It's about time Kyrie did something outside of just being in a corner and looking pretty. So, anywho, what do you fellow Seekers and Guardians think? Let me know in the bottom comments section below. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And may your hearts be your guiding key.